All right, y'all. Somebody asked me to show them how to tie the Alberto Knot, and that's what I'm going to do. I am re-rigging one of my setups, one of my spinning combos, because it's time for some crappie fishing on Santee. One of my favorite ways to fish outside of bass fishing. I just love fishing. The only thing that I really don't get excited about is catfishing. But anyway, let's get into this. Okay, this is some braid that I already have on my spinning combo. So this is probably like 10 pound or something like that braid that I have here. And I like to fish finesse for crappie. So I am changing from the 6 pound that I had on here to 4 pound fluorocarbon. First thing is I'm going to make a little loop. Okay, just like so. Make this little loop. Got it? Good. No, that's not the one I want to make the loop on. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Okay, it's probably just better. Let me put it against my black hair. There you go. You see that? Boom. I am going to take this braid, all right? This braid is going to go through this loop. Hold on, let me pinch it first. It makes it easier when you pinch it at the end, so that's what I'm going to do here. You see that? See that? Boom. Okay, got it. Now, we're going to take the braid. This is going to go in there, all right? And you're going to pull enough through so that you have enough to play with, but this is the tough part because you can't think about this. Like, you just got to do it. Your fingers are going to do some things that you didn't think that they could do, and you're just going to take this and wrap it around. Okay, boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can go more if you want to. There's really no need to do that. But once you do that, you're going to pinch that other end where you stopped, and now you're just going to come back around. I like to try to go in between the lines just so when I cinch it down, it's a little bit more finesse and you don't have as big of a knot once you tie it at the end. And this is also where it gets a little bit tricky. So you want to pay attention to the way that you came into the line, into the loop, and that's the way that you want to go out of it as well. All right, pull it back through, boom. Now you want to just pull it. Because this is light line, I'm not going to pull on it too tight, but see how, look at that. You see that knot? I mean, see how perfect that is? There's not much to it. Just as I was talking about. And you can always tell when you do not finish it the right way, it's because it just comes loose. The other thing is that it may have been a little bit too much stress on it. This is 4 pound line, okay? So it doesn't really take a lot to break it. So we're gonna try it again. The other thing is this part right here. When you make this loop, you want it to be long enough so that when you start making your turns around it, that you're not hitting the end of it and then it starts to get tangled up in the braid that you're trying to pull through. So again, let's do this again. And now we're gonna pull. You got to be kidding me. Okay, third time is definitely gonna be the charm. I'm all over at 6 minutes on this video trying to show y'all how to tie this, and I can't even tie it my goddamn self. Like, what sense does that make? All right, here we go. We're gonna come back up to the top and we're gonna take it out from the front and go through the back. Let's see if that makes a difference. All right, and we're gonna wet it. Okay, there we go. Voila. Is that clear? Yes, there you go. See that? That's freaking awesome. It won't get snagged in your eyes on your rod. It's finesse. We are not done. My apologies. We are not done. We still have to cut the tag ends, and you want to be careful with this. But we actually have a knot that we can use. I'm going to use my trusty little snips that I got from attending the Bassmaster workshop. And you see that? I'm going to try to get as close to the butt of that as I possibly can. Boom. See that? Yes. Boom. That's close. And it's still intact. And this is the tag end. Tag end. It has an end. It's called the tag end for a reason. Okay. The other one is continuous. That's not the one you want to cut. And you want to make sure that you got you a good pair of braid cutters. All right. Get you some good snips. These were free and they work fine. So you don't have to go and spend a whole bunch of money. Just attend some of these workshops or something. And just like that, it's cut. We're going to tie on my little crappie jig. Got that right here. And we about to go catch some crappie, y'all. Let's go.